What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Once a Nomad, Always a Nomad. On today's episode, we are going to have Kristoc Camacho. I am personally looking forward to this one. I haven't seen him in a while, so it's going to be very good for me to catch up and let him tell his story and his Nomads experience to you guys. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys. So here we are with Kristoc. Finally got him here on the episode. So we're gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself real quick. So Kristoc, you want to just basically, obviously, tell us your name, tell us where you're from, things like that.
All right. Hi, my name is Kristoc Camacho. I'm from Santa Rosa, California, here in the Bay Area, Sonoma County. And yeah, it's me right there.
Okay, so first question that we're gonna start off with today is basically just like, where did it all start for you? You know, we're talking pre-Nomads.
So I started playing soccer when I was like 4 or 5 years old here in my local club, Atletico Santa Rosa. And I went through this whole process until I got to I think sophomore year in high school. I went to some tryouts called Alianza Football. And then I went to Cholos in Tijuana when I was 14, 15. I was there, everything was good. And then there was a rule with FIFA where I couldn't sign until I was 18, and I was 16 at the time. And I believe it was me and three other guys. I think it was Chewy, Robert, and I can't remember the other guy. But I think it was Brandon from Chicago. Yeah, Brandon from Chicago. And they made a deal, I think, at the time, Cholos de Tijuana from Mexico with Nomads, and that's when it all started at that time when I was 16.
Basically, that's moving into the next question is what really brought you to Nomads. So Cholos, obviously the partnership between Nomads and Cholos.
Yeah, they had a partnership, so that's pretty much how it all started.
Yeah, so I mean, I honestly think that was a very beneficial partnership for Nomads as well. Not only for Nomads, but also for Cholos, because it allowed them to send underage players up to come and develop a little more under some good competition and play in a good league like the DA.
Yeah, it was definitely good. I think it was good for everyone at that point because obviously we couldn't play in Mexico, and I don't think Cholos wanted us to go play for an MLS club at the time because then we'd be associated with them. So it kind of worked out for everyone pretty much at the time.
So next question, I just want to know, like, what was it like for you when you first came to Nomads? Like, what was that like?
It was very new. I mean, I was only 15, 16, so I was also very young, but it was good though. I think it was weird, because growing up you play at your local club, right? And then you coming to SoCal, whenever you went to you play Nomads. I remember playing Nomads when I was younger, so like playing for a different club was like, whoa, like this is so weird. It was so weird putting a different badge on that wasn't your it's way different. But it was a cool experience, definitely. It was pretty great.
Yeah, so as far as like we've talked about what it was like when you first got there, as long as like the duration, I think you were with us for about what, 3 full years, 3 full seasons, right?
Yeah, well, I think half a season. Yeah, so like it was like maybe like 2 seasons. I think it's 2 seasons.
Yeah, we could say 2 full seasons. So like, what was that being a part of that for those first seasons? Like I know I think you came when before the Nomads house, when you guys were all staying at Derek's house, correct?
Yeah, so when we got there, the Nomads house wasn't there. We were actually the first guys to step on that Nomads house. Actually, they bought it because of us, because they didn't want us to live with Derek no more. No, but yeah, we lived at Derek's house in La Jolla, which is dope. Like I don't think a lot of people, what I'm saying, I don't think a lot of people can say they got to live in La Jolla for a couple months.
Yeah, not to mention you guys got to eat Nana's cooking for.
Yeah, Nana's cooking was great. It was pretty good. It was cool. I mean, living next to the beach. Obviously Nana's cooking. The house was nice. Everything was great. And then they got the house, and it was even better. You had your own room. You shared room with people. It was really cool.
Yeah. So as far as like your experience, once again, like just touching on the entire duration of the time you were with the club, how was that for you?
I mean, it was really good. Obviously, there was moments of frustration, because you're 15, 16. You don't really know what you're doing or what's good for you or who's trying to help you, who's trying to screw you. And But ultimately, I think after when everything was over, you look back and and you realize, wow, those were like probably one of the best moments of my career when it came to feeling comfortable, feeling appreciated, and feeling like you're part of a family, which is the Nomads. And yeah, it's pretty great.
Exactly, and I agree. I think that's a very important point that you touched on, saying like it's a family, because I feel like you can kind of it's crazy. I'm sure you know now, but that you didn't know before. It's crazy that you can go anywhere and people know who Nomads is.
Oh yeah, you'll find people everywhere. Like no doubt, you can go anywhere and you'll be like, you tell them San Diego and San Diego soccer, and the first thing they'll say is Nomads.
Exactly.
And then you tell them Derek, and then it's a whole nother
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So now that we've covered that, I think I know the answer to this question. I just want you to go over your biggest accomplishment as a Nomads player.
Yeah, there's definitely beating you on free kicks. No, but no, it was definitely making it obviously to national semifinal with that. I think it was 2016, 2017 team. That was definitely it was one of the best times of my life, I can say, soccer wise, because it was just so fun. That group was special. Obviously, probably the best Nomads team to ever play. I want to say, even though we didn't win it, I think we all know we should have won it. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a crazy, crazy season. I think for
Yeah.
everyone.
And honestly, I think at the time I was living in the Nomads house with you guys, and so I got to experience all your guys' emotions throughout that whole season, all the ups, all the downs. I mean, coming back, and I think you guys had a 9-game win streak to finish the season to
Yeah,
push that ranking higher up to get you in a better spot for the playoffs. So that
definitely.
was really, really awesome to watch. I'm gonna ask your favorite memory with the club, but I would say just real quick to cover my favorite memory of you while you were playing at Nomads has to, I would say, I don't remember who we were playing, but I think it was San Jose Earthquakes maybe, and you scored a dirty, dirty goal where I
I
think
think that was against Juventus.
Juventus.
Juve.
There you go. Yep. It was like
Yeah,
in the middle of 2 or 3 people. I don't know how you got it out there and you just slotted it home,
yeah.
bottom left corner. I I was hyped. I got off the bench. I ran down the sideline screaming. So
Yeah,
yeah, for
yeah.
me that would be my favorite memory of you. But I definitely like you to touch on what's your favorite memory with the club.
Um, my favorite memory, I definitely want to say beating Ross Salt Lake in away. I think it was the quarterfinals.
Semifinals. No
No
quarterfinals. That was
quarterfinals.
quarterfinals.
We went to Arizona, and yeah, I think everyone thought Ross Salt Lake. Everyone thought they were big dogs, and everyone was expecting us to lose. But then we went over there and kicked their ass, and I think that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was great.
that
That was
was
great because we had played them, I think, 2 weeks before that, back to back at their home. And
yeah.
I think we won one, we tied one. If I don't
Back to back
remember real.
days. Back to
Yeah,
back.
back to back days.
Yeah.
And then so we went back to them 2 weeks later, and it was just a crazy week before that. And then yeah, we ended up beating them, which was it was really cool. I think we were all super happy, and even we were all just excited. We were ready to keep going, push
I mean,
forward.
I don't know if you remember me, Jason, and Dan drove because
Yeah,
you guys were able to fly, so we actually drove out from San Diego to go watch that game.
yeah, that was dope. That was definitely a dope
The
game.
amount of people that came out,
There's
that
a lot.
like from you guys, like in your families and stuff, like that was just incredible to see, and it was a legit atmosphere at that game. The amount of people that were on that sideline, and I don't think many of the people watching know. Casa Grande in Arizona is where that game was located.
Yeah,
Now, Real Salt Lake has since moved to Utah. They got a big new facility, all these fields.
facility.
But back
Yeah,
then, there was no stands. There was no anything. People bringing chairs. They maybe had, I think they had one set of stands, like
yeah,
4 level.
yeah. Some little bleachers. That was it.
It was completely packed, corner flag to corner flag. It was just an awesome game to
That
witness.
was a great game. Yeah.
I think it was Vargas and T-Raw that got the goals that game.
Yeah, Vargas. I think Adam got a goal. I think at the very end. Remember?
All the way
I think
from
we won
by
I
your
think we
guys.
won 3-1, right?
It was 2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
went up 2-0, and then
And then we scored
the guy had a cheap penalty. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So Yeah, but I mean that was an incredible game. So I can understand
That was fun. Yeah,
how that could be your favorite memory as a Nomad.
that's definitely one of the best games we had, which
Yeah,
was just
it was awesome.
cool.
Okay, so second to last question we're getting into here, and I think this is going to be a fun one for you. Just seeing your guys' relationship throughout the time that you were with us. What is your favorite memory with Derek?
My favorite memory. I think. Oh, it's funny because I think I have a lot with Derek because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
me and him, we had a really cool relationship. I think we both really got along. I think me and him would really, we both touch a lot of level when it came to soccer. Like we would talk a lot about just soccer, like real conversations, like real soccer heads. Because I feel like me and Derek really go. And it's funny too, actually. Me and Derek are born the same day. We have the same birthday.
Yep.
It's just even funnier. I tell everyone I was like, I think that's super funny. And but I think one of my favorite situation, I think it was the same game against Juve. I want to say. We were about to start playing, and we were walking back to the locker room. And I don't know why the hell I decided to try to meg Derek. And I megged him, but he tripped. He didn't trip all the way, but he tripped. And he got so mad. And he's like, I think he told me, like, you're lucky you've been starting. Else I would have sat your ass down for being here like a clown or something. And I was like, oh, crap, I'm not going to try to meg him anymore.
Yeah,
I
never
got the meg.
again.
Yeah, I got the meg, though. So I think that he was more mad that I megged him.
I mean,
But
to
I
be
think
honest, knowing Derek, he probably tripped over something else and not the actual man.
yeah, I think yeah. But I don't know. I always think about that, and I'm like, wow, that was like funny. That was really funny to me. But there was a lot of other times too. I think one time I told Derek, Derek, I think I told him like, Derek, we're gonna end up winning everything. Like, there's no one better than us. And he's like, oh, shut up, like, stop being cocky. And I was like, it's not even about being cocky. It's just like we have to have confidence because we're the best club around. And he just kind of laughed. And then when we got to the national semifinal, he was kind of like, we were one step. Yeah, we're here. We're one step away. But I think there's a lot of memories with him. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
Very funny.
definitely. I would say at least witnessing your guys' relationship, it was definitely a love-hate, but I would say it was like 90% love mostly. I don't think.
Yeah, I think when it's real, when relationships when friendships and relationships are real, it's when you have that type of hate at moments.
Yeah.
It's because it's real. Like it's not like you actually hate each other, but it's like you're so comfortable with each other that it's like you get some mad, you get pissed off, and you say some stuff, but you don't even mean it. And then after it's just all love.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's soccer. Anyone that plays competitive, it gets aggressive. It gets tense. People. Everyone wants to win. And everyone has their own ideas, and you just have to work together to figure out how to win.
I mean, and everyone who knows Derek knows that sometimes you're gonna butt heads. Like it's
going
to happen. There's no way it's not gonna happen. So
no, but he's just like I said, he wants to win.
Exactly.
Just like anyone that really, actually, I think anyone that really understands the sport, you understand that you want to win. You don't want to lose ever.
Exactly. I feel like what I mean, at least I don't know if you can touch on this and agree with me on this. I think what makes Derek such a good coach to most people is that they enjoy playing for him. They really enjoy playing for him.
I think when Derek understands like your style of play, I think he figures out your style of play and he figures out how he can use you best. And then it gets fun. It gets really fun when he understands you and when you understand him. It's a little it's hard to break through to him, if he doesn't really know you at first, but you can't really give up. Like he'll find like if he sees that you can help him out, during the game, again, he wants to win and he's a coach. So it's like when he realizes you have this asset, he'll use you, but you need to be ready and you need to deliver. You can't, it's not just about one day thing. Like he expects you every day to do what you do. Like he's not just gonna be like, oh yeah, you're good today, but tomorrow. No, it's not like that. Every day you have to show him what you can do, and if he believes in you, take the chance and don't let it go.
Yeah, and so like I think that's great what you're saying there, and I think if you look at great coaches within the soccer world now, I think that's what a lot of players touch on is that they have the ability to work differently with every single player and not just treat everyone exactly the same.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Not everyone's the same. And Derek has worked with people, with kids from fucking other countries, that complete different lifestyles, and he's adapted to them. He's also, your local San Diego kid, and and he adapts to them. Kids from the Bay Area, they adapt to them. It doesn't really matter to him, it just, he doesn't look at you from your culture or where you're from, or he sees soccer. And if you can play, he can play. He can coach. That's what
Exactly.
he looks
Yeah.
for. That's all. He just cares if you can play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
and I
like
think
any other.
the word you use there, adapt, is the
Oh
perfect
yeah,
way to describe him. I think that's one of his best qualities is his ability to adapt to so many
yeah,
things in so many different situations. You know what I mean?
definitely. And if you know him, you'll hear him say that word like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
thousand
Oh my
times.
God.
Yeah, yeah. That's his favorite word. I was talking to him the other day, and he said that word, and I was just laughing because I was like, that's every time I hear that word, that's who I think of every time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Adapt.
if you leave the clubhouse door open during the halftime talk, all you're gonna hear is adapt maybe 20, 30 times with the clap.
Yeah.
The backhand that comes down on the palm.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
definitely.
mean, so yeah, just that. I mean, I think that's great. Obviously, like I love the answers that you gave there. So my final question to you is just, what does nomads mean to you?
I think Nomads means to me, obviously, like I said, family. It means friendship. Means, you know, I don't know. I think it means a lot. It means a lot to me. You
Yeah,
know, ultimately, like I said, it was probably one of the best times of my life. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, I mean, no other place offers you a home. They offer you meals, a great soccer field, a beautiful grass field.
hmm
School. We had gym. You had great friendships. Local kids, the San Diego kids are amazing. San Diego people, to me, is my respect because very friendly. From the first day, everyone, treated you like they've known you for years. Never did I never felt like unwanted there. I always felt appreciated, which that's always good, especially when you're young and you're away from your parents. You want to feel like that.
exactly.
You don't feel like, like I said, San Diego to me now is my second home. I can go to San Diego, and go watch Saturday morning, watch Nomads play, and see. And I'll show up, and same thing, like I never left. I'll see Nana, I'll see you guys, I'll see Derek,
Yeah,
bring you in, have you talk go in the room when that halftime, let you say some words, you're never really not a nomad anymore. You really, once you're a nomad, you're really always a nomad because, you go there nomad's house any time of the year, and you see Derek, will tell everyone, hey, this is my alumni. Everyone show respect, say hi to him. That's always great to have. Friendships like that.
yeah.
And like I said, it just means a lot. It
I
means a lot
agree.
to
Yeah,
me.
and I think we take a lot of pride in being like a very welcoming club,
Oh
and
yeah, of
just
course.
just as in like for future players, I mean, people who want to come in the
Yeah.
future. I think, and this was kind of again, like I've probably said it in previous episodes, like this is one of my biggest like intentions behind this channel is just to show everyone how how great the experiences have been with Nomads and all the players that have come through the program and stuff like that. And
Definitely. Like anyone that I talk to about the Nomads, obviously I'm here from the Bay Area, from Santa Rosa, Sonoma County, in Northern California. And anyone that I talk to and asks me about Nomads, I'll tell them how great of an experience it is, and I tell them like, you guys don't understand, like, you don't get to play and live in San Diego. You live in the beautiful, one of the best cities in the world, playing soccer, going to school, getting your education, meeting new people. The whole experience is amazing.
yeah,
It's really up to you, like, it's like you need to go there and put in the work. No, nothing's gonna be handed to you. No, nothing's gonna be handed to you if you go to Nomads. I'll tell you that right now. But if you go there with a good attitude, do what you need to do, put in the work, you'll get good results out of it. Like I told everyone, my team, our 16, 17 team, we had, I think, like 5, 6 guys signed a pro contract out there, almost
Yeah, so
7.
that's yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking about this the other day. I believe every single person from that team either moved on to continue play pro
or
or
D1.
playing college. Yeah, D1. Every single
D1, and I think a lot, like, I think we had like 5 or 6 guys go to Cal Poly, like, you
yeah
know?
yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot,
You
and
know, man.
that's what I tell everyone that, like, obviously it's a sacrifice leaving your family, but it's like, what do you really want? Do you want to be at home? You want to be your local Sunday League star, or do you want to go on and pursue your career and become someone in life, and not just in soccer, but you have to understand that I don't think people understand. Whenever I talk to someone about Nomads, they're like, "Oh, what about school?" I'm like, "Dude, you're still going to school. Like, you still will, and the chances are you going to a better school, playing for Nomads or playing for your local club, is a lot higher.
Exactly.
You're playing against the best players, especially now that they're going into the MLS league, right?
Yep. The new MLS
Yeah,
league.
so you need to understand you're being seen by a whole bunch of scouts at all time. U.S. national scouts. You're looking at all the college D1 scouts, all the D2. Everyone wants a piece of Nomad. Everyone wants to take their best right back, their best midfielder. Everyone's looking. Everyone is looking now, and it's only getting better. The facilities. I've seen the field. Field looks amazing. The stands, they've been remodeled.
Yep.
And it's like, if you're looking for an opportunity to really succeed in soccer, Nomads is really a stepping stone to your next, after that. If you want to go pro, if you want to go to college, either or, something will come out of it. You go to Nomads and put in the work. And
Yeah.
anyone that has gone through it can tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. And I like what you said, like a stepping stone, but also
Yeah.
you're also saying, you got to put in the work. It's not a stepping stone
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as like, oh, if I go to Nomads, automatically that means I'm gonna
No,
be.
yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely like stepping stone as in, you go to Nomads and put in the work. And if you put enough work in, and you do what you need to do, you will get somewhere. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
College or pros, you will, because of the level and because of the commitment you're going to put in, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, anyone that I recommend, you go there, you train for an hour in the morning, you do your work, schoolwork, you have like 4 or 5 hours in between, then that's grind time,
Exactly.
What do you need to know what you're there for. You're there for soccer, right, in school, but once you're done with school, put in another hour, go run 3-4 miles, go put in more touches, like, then go to practice again at night, like, work harder than everyone else and you'll get the results.
Exactly. And I think you would agree with me on this. A perfect example of that, and someone I've had on the previous episode is Robert.
Oh, yeah.
Robert, to me, Robert's work ethic was just at a different level than anyone I've ever seen before.
Yeah, he worked really hard. He was he had a great mentality when it came to hard work. Stubborn, but
Yeah, very stubborn. Very stubborn.
he was really hardworking. And obviously, he's, I think, playing at RGV now, which is
Mhm.
is awesome,
Yeah.
It was really good to see. It's really good to see guys really, like, step onto the next level. And obviously we want to see him play MLS. We want to see him play first division.
Exactly.
We want to see him play. We want to see him play in the pros. We want to see him up there.
Exactly.
But I think right now where he's at, he's at a good spot. And
Yeah.
but I think he wants to, obviously. I know he wants to.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
have to talk to him. I know he wants to get to the highest level.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You know?
we know him personally, so we know how he thinks. I mean, we've been around him for so long.
Yeah, he works hard, dude. I'm
Yeah.
crazy. That guy's a horse. He's a horse.
Literally.
Yeah, literally he's a horse, dude.
So yeah, I mean, just for me, it's just awesome to get you guys back on here, because obviously I'm just super proud of all you guys. I feel like a big brother to you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
spending all the time that I did with you guys was really awesome, and just to see you guys develop not only as players but as people.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, at least hopefully I was able to teach you guys some lessons and life lessons, also soccer lessons. I feel just that experience I had with you guys is also something that I would never forget.
Yeah, that was really cool. I mean, that was really great growing up with you and your family. Your brothers. Your parents. Great people. Your grandparents. All good people. All good soccer people, which is amazing. Like, and it's really cool. I think you were like 21 at the time when all that was going on.
Yeah, I was. Let's see,
21, 22?
22, about 22. So this is about 2015 is when I moved to the house. So yeah, this is about
Yeah,
22.
you're like my age, right? I'm
Yeah,
22
22,
now.
23. So
Time flies too, cause
right, dude, right? It seems like
I
it
I
just
get
barely
the
happened. Like,
I get those memories on Facebook, and I think it says like 5 years now. I'm like, what the hell
no way.
happened? Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh
How is
man.
this 5 years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, just I think it just shows you how timeless these memories that we created are. You know what I mean?
Oh
Just
yeah, dude.
you
But
can
you don't forget them. You don't
exactly.
forget them.
I think even 5 years from now, we'll think like
Still
damn,
talk
it
about
felt
it.
like it was yesterday. Still, like
Yeah.
man, like I remember finishing that season. You know, when some of you guys were leaving the house and some were staying.
Oh, yeah.
The emotions that were in the front yard in the driveway of that house. It's like it's
Mm.
something that you wouldn't expect, but unless you were part of that house. You know what I mean? If you're on the outside looking in, you're not going to expect people to be crying, hugging.
Yeah, you
You know what
guys
I mean?
crying, dude.
Yeah.
I think
So,
Slim started
Slim,
crying.
yeah, Slim was crying.
I think T-Raw was crying. I think a bunch of
Yeah,
people
but
were. It was sad though, cause like you live with people for like a year, 2 years, every day. Like you literally get it's so personal, cause like you live there, you fight with physically fight.
yeah,
You get pissed off with them. You play FIFA. You throw controllers.
yeah,
So much stuff going on, and they get to know about your personal level. They're your brothers, ultimately.
yeah.
They're your brothers.
They definitely
And
get to you a lot closer than a lot of people
oh yeah,
have before. So
you definitely do. So it's like leaving them, and I think when the moment comes when you leave the house, it's like it's over. Like something. You're in that transition now. You're like on to the next stage of your life once you leave that house.
exactly, yeah. So but I also think that just continues to touch upon the fact that how welcoming Nomads is and how important we try to like move family as like bringing everybody together. We're one team, we're one family. Doesn't matter if you're under 14s, doesn't matter if you're under 18.
Yeah,
We want to treat everyone the same and we want to bring everyone together exactly the same.
definitely. Yeah.
So now we're done with the questions. I really enjoyed that. That was pretty awesome. I think this was a very, very good episode. Well, all right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I absolutely appreciate you coming on. This was an awesome episode. I really
It's
enjoyed
great.
I hope you enjoyed yourself as well.
It was great. Honestly, I really had fun, and it just brought me a lot of memories. Which is always good because they're good memories.
Exactly. So yeah,
Thank you.
That's the intention with me behind this channel. I want to bring back the happiness to
Yeah.
people's experiences while they were at the club, and also just kind of just show people Nomads is the place to be.
It is. I agree. For any young kid that really wants to, like I said, put a name out for himself, and get out his comfort zone, get out his local city, and wants to become someone in this life, because again, they don't just teach you soccer. They teach you, they're like your figures. They're adults that really care for you, so they'll teach you some stuff. And for anyone that really wants to hit the next stage, Nomads is definitely the place to go.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, yeah, like I said again, thank you so much. I will definitely be in touch. Me and you can be in contact some more once this is over.
Yeah.
So gonna go ahead, wrap it up, guys. Thank you. We will see you on the next video.
Thank you guys for watching that video. There are many more just like this to come. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I will have my social medias as well as Kristoc's social medias down in the description. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video. See ya.